What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay. Yes, absolutely Jay. And if you like the tea like me, then this the place to be. Y'all, I know it's been a long time since I done posted on this channel, but I'm back in it. I had to just take a little break and go get our other channel together. If you haven't followed that channel, go follow Jay and Janae. That's a channel with me and my daughter, and we over there doing everything. She just had her prom, y'all, so go check out that video for me. But y'all, in today's video, we're gonna be reacting to us outsiders, y'all. It said we decided to separate. That's the name of the video. We decided to separate. No clickbait, y'all. These YouTubers, oh my goodness, all my favorite couples are breaking up, y'all. So I know I got a lot to catch up with on this channel, but we're gonna get into it one video at a time. All right, we're gonna get into it one video at a time. So without further ado, y'all, we finna get into it.
You've turned my worst into the best part of me.
All right, y'all. Now we back into this thing. Let's see what they talking about, y'all. Cause these was one of my couples. I hope it really ain't clip. I mean, I hope it really is clickbait, y'all. Cause I like watching them. You know what I'm saying? They very funny to me. So we about to get into it. I'm not gonna keep talking y'all. Let's get into this video.
Put this on the internet. Oh, y'all need to talk to each other. We've tried that. So instead of paying the fucking therapist thousands of dollars, I could talk to our real family, our real chat, the people who watch us and support us and want us to work out and stay together. Like, I'd rather talk to y'all. I'd rather us talk to y'all. I don't want to bicker on the internet. I don't want to be posting subliminal shit about you. Like, I don't want to do none of that.
Oh, oh, yeah. When most of these YouTube couples break up or separate or do what they gonna do, they come on here and they bash the other person. They don't never give us the full story about what happened. So I'm not expecting that out of this video, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it anyway and see what they gotta say, y'all.
Oh, get in this chain. What's up, y'all?
Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Make sure you
like,
Get into it,
and
y'all.
leave your comments down
below.
like
Below.
See, they doing all this
Scratch that
smiling
welcome
and
to the
stuff,
channel,
y'all.
Jay.
I don't know. I
a
don't
little
think it's
bit. Girl,
true,
don't
but
sit here and try to talk like you
we gonna
just
see.
Like you just what?
welcome to the channel, y'all. It's a little bit.
Y'all is red. Y'all, we back with another video. Judging by the title of that video, I don't want you guys to think it's clickbait.
Eat while they
But
tell us their story, what's going on.
yes, it happened. Yes, I broke up a little bit. Yes, I may have overreacted. Yes, I may have not overreacted.
Most definitely overreacted.
I most definitely don't think I overreacted. And I know some of y'all probably caught the argument that transpired on TikTok. I'm glad that a lot of
Yeah,
no
y'all was on
clips
that
were
TikTok video when
sent
this happened.
around.
Leave it down
I
below.
don't think
I didn't see it.
because we did have like over 2,000 people on that live. It was crazy. We have never done that before.
Of course,
And I
people
don't
only
know
show
where
up for
it
mess.
came. You started it
Okay.
because you came downstairs
Okay.
talking.
Well, technically, to be real with you, it ain't but for me, it ain't but so much I can
But
fake
somewhat much
and
what?
take. So if we was already not getting along before you went live, and when you go live, now you want to call me over as if we buddy cooly, and that's not.
That's not what happened. I called you over because the chat was looking for you. As soon as you came over, you said, "Hey, chat, she dumped me. We broke up, and I'm single."
Y'all, I'm the same way. When I'm mad, you gotta give me time to cool off. I can't just go back into it like, oh, ain't nothing just happened. We good. I can't do that. You gotta give me some time to shake it off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I get where she was coming from with that.
You didn't even have to do all that, but that's not why we are here. I'd rather you guys hear it out of my mouth than hear it on the internet or bitches insinuating that they know and they don't know nothing. Something happened in Vegas on the last day in Vegas.
That she had to call and tell everybody about. Call everybody, tell everybody, come back, telling everybody just.
Didn't call nobody.
Girl, call 80 people.
It happened in front of the people that were there, and we had to deal with that as the ambulance was involved.
Yeah, what happened? It
And
looked like
I
they was having
didn't
a good
call
time from the
nobody.
Snapchat
Shira
videos
has
and
our
stuff.
location, and just so happened just to see our location because we were supposed to be back. I spazzed. I snapped. Like I snapped.
I remember earlier when I say they never give us the full story, like y'all supposed to be back at a certain time and you snap. Like what happened? That's what I want to know. What happened that caused you to snap? But we're gonna finish. We're gonna keep watching. Let's see if they tell us.
I don't think I ever snapped like that.
No, you have.
I don't think I've ever snapped like that before.
Yeah, it's too much smiling going on in this video for me to think they not together.
Other than that, I don't
It's
think
just
I've
me.
ever
How y'all
like
feel?
that
Leave it
before.
down in the
Like,
comments
I
below.
was so furious. I was so mad.
Y'all, this hot.
And I decided to break up with her. Like I felt like that was the only thing. What? We just said broke up.
Okay, so y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. A
Please.
situation happened between us in Vegas. We came back home. While we was somewhere else, while we was out, she decided that she wanted to talk. We decided to talk about the situation.
Okay.
While we talking about the situation, she offers. I just told her straight up. I was like, I feel like with certain stuff, you know, I don't know how to come to you with it because you're not the best person at giving advice. So she said, okay, well, we can talk to this person and we both can go to him and talk to him and etc. Right?
Okay.
I said, okay, I will take that. I will do that. Okay. This girl turned around and say, you know what, little bit? I really just think we at a point of where we just like you said, you can't talk to me, you can't do this, you can't do that. I really just think we got a point to where, you know, we just need to just go ahead and break this off and end this. Like, we just need to go ahead and break this off and end this because it's like, I'm not.
So something happened while they was in Vegas. They got back home. I think they live in Atlanta. They got back home, and somehow a conversation wanted to be had amongst the two. So Red say, "Okay, it's cool. We can go talk to such and such." Libet agreed. Then Red said, "Nah, I don't want to do that no more. Let's break up." That don't make sense, y'all. What could have happened over there that's so bad that made Red want to break up with Libet? And then I don't know. I kind of feel a little bit if you're gonna offer or suggest that we can go and talk to somebody to see where we might have went wrong or just to get some advice from them and then just turn around and break up. Why did you offer to go and talk to somebody else? I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. Let's continue.
I'm not becoming no better. I'm just getting worse. And it's like, and I'm not trying to continue to drag you down and continue to do you like this and do you like that. You know, I handle whatever it is that I need to handle. I ain't finna leave you high and dry. But, you know, yeah, we just might as well just go ahead and end this and just go ahead and break this off. So while she's saying that, I'm already in the mind space of, this is like so bullshit right now. And I don't even have it in me to go back and forth with you about something like this because for one, we already done promised each other we wasn't doing that no more. We weren't going down that road no more. And I have stopped going down that road. I done stopped. So for us to make a ground promise that we not doing that no more, and for that to be the first thing you bring up,
I forgot about the promise.
that's not fair. Like that's not fair. And then what you said, you forgot about the promise. That makes it even, because that's like saying it's going in one ear and not the other. You really not paying no attention.
Making no promise to you like that, like no.
You the one who made me make the promise, because you sat there and you told me it hurt your feelings when I said stuff like that to you. When I told you, listen, I don't be me.
Y'all, what y'all think the promise was? Because they didn't really say it. She just said they didn't make a promise. Was the promise like, was the promise not to say we was gonna break up with each other, like, or what was the promise, y'all? I'm in it now. I'm in it. They might not be lying, y'all. They might really be separated. Let's continue though.
Mean that I be saying that out of anger. You sat there and said, well, a little bit, I don't like when you say stuff like that, because it really do make me feel like we really gonna break up and we really gonna do this and we really gonna do that. And you said, don't say that no more.
Okay, so it sounds like the promise was surrounded around the fact that we're gonna say we're not gonna break up with each other. Okay. Okay.
Last time I had asked you out, what it was like maybe 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. It was before we moved in this house. It was before we moved here. So it's like for you to come at me with that, then it's not your first time doing that. It's your second time doing it.
I feel like that'd be the best option.
After you tell somebody not to say it to you, but you turn around and say it to them?
Is that the best option, you guys? If y'all made that agreement, let's just say, because I'm not taking nobody's sides here, okay? But let's just say you and your partner made that agreement that we weren't gonna break up with each other. We weren't gonna say that in a fit of rage, right? For me, I'm thinking she said that was her best option to say that at that moment. Do y'all think it was her best option to say that at that moment? Or because she had nothing else? Or do y'all think it's something more? It's something underlining, because they've been together for a long time. And for me, if I've been with you that long, I'm gonna ride it out. You know what I'm saying? Especially after getting engaged. You know what I'm saying? That's almost like to death do y'all part at this point. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think it sounded a little like a cop out for me, that was my best option to say that in that moment. You know what I'm saying? With whatever happened, because I don't know, y'all. I don't know what happened. Um, but if you putting a ring on my finger, that's saying to me that you're gonna be with me through thick and thin, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I really want to know what happened in Vegas. What really happened to make her say, "Oh, this is it. This is the final straw. I'm not doing this with you no more. Let's break up." Let's continue.
I feel like in that situation, when I say it, y'all, I feel like that'd be the only thing that I can say, because it's like, obviously I'm not doing absolutely nothing.
But when I tell you that's my defense mechanism, like you tell me I shouldn't do that. That's not right. I still shouldn't say that.
Okay.
But now you can sit here and
I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm not still saying that it's right. It's not right that I said that, especially if I don't mean it. So it's like, why am I saying it? However, in that situation with how it was, I really thought.
So again, if she just said she said it and she don't mean it, then is it really like it probably just a go-to mechanism, because I don't really mean it, but I know it'll hit you in a place where I don't know.
That we were done. Like, I really felt like it was over. Like, I felt like that's
how
just
you
what it
offer
was.
help then turn around and break up with somebody?
Cause I just know that we need to, you personally, I feel like need to talk to somebody.
And you don't think you need to talk to nobody?
No.
You serious right now?
Yes.
On your mama legs, you're 100%.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to talk to anybody, because at the end of the day, I know what's wrong with me. Like, I know what I need to work on.
So you don't think you need nobody who can teach you like different skills or different ways to go about things? You don't think nobody can help you in that department?
No, because the person who need me to learn how to speak to them in a different way or approach them differently has already told me what needs to be done.
I'm not no, I'm not. This is just for life skills. This is not just for me. This is just for you to become a greater person. Because it don't have to be me that you could do this to anybody.
Well, I mean, I don't
Without
like
not knowing how to handle like confrontation, or when you wrong, like not knowing how to be like handle constructive criticism. Like you don't like you do need help in that department, because you could criticize, but when somebody else telling you about something, you really don't want to hear it. It's really like a girl. I don't give a fuck.
It's crazy too. Not being able to take constructive criticisms when you in a situation that went astray or is not always good. For me, those people who you can't tell nothing, they scare me, y'all, for real. Um, Not scare me in a physical sense, but scares me in a sense of where if I can't tell you nothing or nobody else can, and you think you just got it all figured out always, I can't even explain it how much it scares me or how it scares me out, but it does, and that's I don't know. How do y'all feel about people that you can't tell nothing to, or who don't take constructive criticism well, or always on the defensive in those type of situations? Leave it down in the comments what y'all think about that.
Like, and okay, so what? Now what?
And
now where do we go from here? That's not.
also
That's
how
not.
you are taking it.
That's what you say.
That's not how I take it or see it. You may see it. I mean, you may take it as if I'm saying it's bullshit, and I'm not. You may feel like I'm not listening or I don't care for it because of
Why
how
she
I'm
smiling, y'all?
acting
See,
in that
the
situation.
smile, I don't know, maybe that's
That's
her
your
defense mechanism.
opinion. You are entitled to that.
It's not.
At the end of the day,
It's not my opinion. It's a fact, because I have seen you in situations where a person can act hostile in the situation towards you. The same thing that you do in situations, they can do the exact same thing that you do, and you will find every single problem wrong with what they're doing. You can point it out. You can talk about it. You can tell them how you can relate to it. You can do this, that, and the third. But as soon as you in the hot seat, you don't want nobody to say nothing.
And that's how you feel. And
that's not how I feel. That's what you do.
I don't agree with that. I don't think I do that. That's what you have to also understand as well. I do shit, but I don't do that.
Okay.
So we're coming to the people because, like I said that. And initially when that is said, the person do have to ask the next person now, and you have to, apologize and do all that other stuff. But I feel like I'm reaching out for more help because I don't see how I overreacted in our situation. So it's like, only thing I feel like I'm wrong in is saying I'm done with her. I don't want to be with her no more. But it's like, why do I be feeling like that anyway, though? Why do I feel like when it's the argument is so bad like that, why do I feel like we shouldn't be together no more?
It's definitely underlining something there, if that's the go-to when y'all have arguments.
So it's like, that's
on
what
both
we're dealing
sides.
with right now.
I'm just at a point where I'm tired of being the person who has to understand.
Stand
And
up,
I'm
be
not being
understanding.
understood. It's
Understood.
it's a hard position to be in.
And I'm also
Because
tired of
it's
not
like
changing or not giving you what you're saying you need, and I feel like I am. Like, you're not the only one that's tired of something either. Like, it's vice versa as well.
Maybe a situation is just a separation is just what they need. They both sound like they not happy with something, and they both tired of being in some type of situation with each other. Maybe a separation is needed. Because sometimes when you've been together for so long, like these two have been, then codependency, y'all, is a real thing. And this, for me, I think codependency is a dangerous place to be in. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have, we know Red, she been on the BGC club and all that other stuff. So they have their own identity outside of each other, but because they've been together so long, um, trying to navigate different aspects of their life can be hard. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they need to separate and give themselves this space and time to reflect on what they could do better, if they're going to come back together, or just give them that time they need to think and get their minds together, y'all.
I'm I don't know. I don't know. I think I got problems within me as well that don't. I feel like, you feel me. We done been together for so long. It's like you really don't want to get to know nobody else new, because you already know what you dealing with and what to look forward to and how to, like, you already know. So it's like a
For me, when Libby just made this statement, for being with somebody so long, I don't want to have to learn somebody new, or you don't want to have to learn somebody new. That's that codependency I'm talking about. So now it's like you're not even enjoying your relationship, or you're not happy. We can see that because y'all are here. Um, you're just existing in this relationship, and that is not good.
I'm battling that, and I'm also battling me possibly losing somebody that I really fucking love. And it's over something so dumb. Well, I'm not gonna say something so dumb. Over, I feel like you offered me help, and when I took the help, you punished me for it by telling me that we done because, like I said, you can't help me. So it's like you took away from the whole point of we should talk to this person and talk to that person to automatically going to that. Like, that's not fair. That's not fair. Point blank, period. That's not fair. Because how do you offer somebody help and then turn around and tell them that you done with them after you just offered them help and they said, okay, they'll do it?
You have to also realize
You should have broke up with me first and then offered the fucking help. That's not fair.
Wait, she should have broke up with you first and then offer help. I think she just in the moment and she ain't really thinking before she's speaking, which is fine. But that don't make sense a little bit. If I break up with you, why would I offer you help? If I break up with you, it's done. I don't care about what you got going on after we break up. That's just me.
And even if it is, like, how it's so easy for that to come out your fucking mouth like that? Like how you asked me that. I had to take that into consideration. Now it was so easy for it to come. And then you stood on business about it. You stood on business about it because I kept asking you, and you was really standing on business about it. You
Because she been feeling this way. And I can say that because if it's so easy for you to say it in the moment, so if the moment is this serious and it's so easy for you to say it, then you've been feeling that way. And this was your opportunity to say it. What y'all think? Do y'all think this is something that's been on her mind? She been wanting to say it, but didn't have the right moment to say it. And then when the right moment came, she said it. I don't know. Leave it down in the comments below.
even came down to what we finna do at the house.
Wow. She already had everything. Yeah, she been feeling this way.
But once again, everything that I say, it gets held against me. But anything that you say or do while you in the heat of the moment, while you mad, none of that, that right there, you forgot you said anything. All you know is, oh, little bit said this and little bit said that and little bit said this.
Not at all.
That is it.
You gotta realize, like I keep telling you, I felt like I said we are done, and like we need to just separate because you're also going back to the past as to what trauma done that I done caused in the beginning. You know, y'all, when I was in a little host age, talking reckless shit like that. Like you always bring up what I'm not doing or how I've hurt you or what you're not over. So it's
That's crazy too, y'all. If y'all done been together this long and you decided, hey, I'm gonna forgive you for something, then you have to forgive that person. You can't continue to bring it back up time and time again. And that sounds like what's Red is about to explain to us now. But for me, I wouldn't be able to deal with that neither. If every time something come up and we having a disagreement, you bring up the past, the past, the past. Like, how are we to move forward if you're still in the past? So yeah, little bit probably do need to go talk to somebody to get whatever that is out of her system to get past whatever it was in the beginning that Red might have did to her, and this and then the third, or in her head what she may think um may have happened. Okay. Um, so I think even if they bullshitting, because y'all, I'm still so back and forth with it. They may have broken up, you know what I'm saying? And from some of this stuff in here, I believe they have, but they keep smiling and laughing, which making me go like, or did they? Did they not? You know what I'm saying? But either way, I think a separation would do them some justice because they both need to heal from some past traumas and get over some things and grow up and learn from some of the mistakes they have made and come back together and be more of a power couple than what they probably think they are now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you say you're gonna forgive somebody for something, don't bring it back up. Cause you stayed with them after that situation for a reason. Move on from it. Move on from it.
It's like when I'm thinking we moving forward, we're not moving at all because
Right.
you're still holding on to that. It
You
always
can't do
comes
it.
up. So
That's
it
not
makes me
fair.
feel like, why
Right.
are we together if I'm not giving you what you need?
Right.
You already say I'm not attracted to you. Like you say these things and that's not true.
Yeah,
Like
y'all
you
been together
already
too
know
long for
that.
her not
Like
to
so
be
it's
attracted
like
to
I
you.
just
But what
that's why
goes
I
on behind
resort
closed
back to
doors,
that. It's
y'all,
not
we
that
don't know.
it's easy for me to say I don't want to be with you no more. It's honestly because if I'm not doing better for you or giving you what you need, why am I here?
Right.
Have you ever thought, let me put myself in this girl's shoes and try to understand why she feel how she feel?
Yes.
Like with the stuff that I say to you. So if you have thought about that, then you should understand why I feel how I feel. When it comes to you being attracted to me, you should understand that.
What's going on? What's going on?
You should 100% understand that, especially with this whole rant. You like to go on about, oh, how people don't like big girls and how, oh, the big girl, the last person to get looked at, the big girl, this, the big girl, that, the big.
That's high school.
It's
That
it.
shit,
No. You
see what I
still do
keep
that to this
saying?
day. You still do that to this
all the
day
way
when you sit
back.
there and you say, oh, about stuff like, oh, you never see a basketball player with a big girl. You never see a person like this with a big girl. Like you.
That has nothing to do with y'all relationship though. To me, I don't think it does. If I'm just sitting here saying that, that's just how she feels, maybe internally. But you with a big girl, and it's okay. So that shouldn't hold no weight.
You have all this to say about this, but then when I sit there and tell you, well, listen, you don't pay me attention in this department. You're not doing this in this department. I'm supposed to
Mm.
just feel 100% secure.
Oh wow.
I'm supposed to feel 100% secure within myself. I'm asking you, let's do this, let's do that. All I get is I'm tired from the gym. And then before you even started working out, because you like to use that, I be in the gym. I heard you on the phone saying that. I be in the gym. Girl, before you even started going to the gym, it was these problems. Then it was, I'm too big.
I be tired, man. I really be tired. I be trying to tell her. It just be some lazy ass shit. Like I be tired. I do all the work. All the work.
What's all the work?
I be tired. I don't be wanting to do shit. So it
What's
makes
all the work?
it does come off as if I'm not attracted to you, but that ain't it. I just
And
don't
then
be
not
wanting
only
to do shit.
I can sit here.
All the work, like what's all the work? Like all the work sexually, all the work like in the house, like what's all the work?
And listen to you tell me so many stories about how this person done dominated you, this person done dominated you, how
Sound like sex.
I used to do this, how I used to do that.
With
But
men.
then when it come down to me,
Women.
when it don't, no,
It
with
matters.
females too. Stop
No
playing, bro.
female
Stop
dominate
playing,
me.
listen,
No
please,
female
listen, please.
dominate me, baby.
Listen, please stop lying. Why are you lying right now?
I hate that you really think that.
No female dominated
I
you?
really hate that you think that.
No
Like,
female. No, what? I'm gonna let you continue to lie.
Nah, I'm lying.
I'ma let you
forgot
continue.
that you was in my relationships before.
I wasn't in your relationships, but I've been in your conversations unless you were lying.
You ain't been in
Unless you
nothing.
lying, unless you was lying.
I mean, if it's in the beginning, ain't no telling what I lied about. I don't really owe you nothing in the beginning of us together anyway.
I didn't say you did, but this is what I'm going off of what you have said.
I don't know.
So maybe you should stop lying and maybe you should stop lying because this is how the shit come back. Because then when you lie, now you want to tell the person they lying when they got the information from you.
I ain't saying you lying. I'm just saying
you did just say I'm lying. That's what you said.
But I feel like you be taking the information and adding your own spin to it.
How am I adding? I said dominate you. I didn't say how they dominated you. I said dominate you.
Nobody has ever dominated.
Oh my Lord, this
trying to get in them cheeks. Nah, stop playing. Let that girl get up in there.
okay. All right. Anyways, you got all these different stories about this, that, and the third. But then when I say, "Oh well, listen, let me do this and let me do that," girl, that's not your place to do that. Oh, it's not your business to do that. Oh, you ain't supposed to do this. Oh, you ain't supposed to do that. That's what it was the first 5-6 years of our relationship. What I wasn't supposed to be doing. So now that I don't do it, it's I'm the one that does all the work. I mean, I do everything. I mean, what
you're talking about pleasing me. I'm not even talking about that. Like, you already know. Like,
I finna say, if it's with sex, y'all, I heard her one time say that she used to be a touch me not or something like that, right? Leave it in the comments, y'all.
That I don't bring that up and be like, oh, it's a must that you do this, that. And
I didn't say that. You just sat here and said you do everything. So that's what I'm basically going off of. If that's what you said, that's what you're supposed to do. Why you complaining about it? Why you making that as one of the reasons? You just sat here and said,
Did they deviate from the situation they're in? They got a lot of stuff going on in that house over there. They got a lot going on, y'all. So that's why I said it got to be something more than just what happened in Vegas. This stuff has been brewing for a long time.
Because I have to do everything.
I'm not complaining about it. You're the one who's bringing up how, for example, you ain't touched me in 2 months.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How many months? You ain't touched that girl in 2 months? I would think you ain't attracted to me either. Okay? I'm just saying. What is it? 2 months. And then all of a sudden we in Vegas and some shit happened and now it's over. Yeah, that don't sit right with me.
It's somebody else. You don't want me no more.
Exactly, because why you ain't touching me?
I don't want to do that shit. Like, I'm just not.
Any other time it'll be okay though?
I want to lay down, scroll the phone. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why I say what I say when I'm like, I do all the work and shit. It's not because even if you do work, that don't take away from the work that I'm still doing. Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to figure this shit out because I don't even know why we even like this. We've been together 11 years, and this is honestly like the worst.
That's a long time.
Like our relationship has been in right now. Like, so as of right now, no, we are not together.
Yeah, she broke up with me.
I broke up with her, and of course, like I told y'all, we do have to X each other back out. We have to do the whole nine. Like
I ain't asking nobody nothing.
You already done it to me, yo. When you did that shit in Orlando, you most definitely already sucked up to me and done it. Like, stop. So it's like, I'm just trying to make sure I just make the right decision. Like, and then hopefully we can move forward. But, you know, if y'all see things differently, I just wanted you guys to know. Because I don't want to fake the phone with shit with y'all. Like, this is real deal shit. Like.
And mind y'all, she show her ass like this every time before my birthday. No, that's the truth. A month before my birthday, we always clash, and it be like that during your birthday time too. It's like the month of December, the end of November, between the end of November and around the time of her birthday, we're clashing. When it comes to my birthday, we clashing, and it's like you don't think about the time, the place, you don't think about none of that. Whenever you just feel like going off rocket, you just do it.
And that's the problem. That's why I be so also quick to be like, I just need to go ahead and leave because it's like there's nothing that I'm doing.
But if somebody else was to sit here and say that same thing to us, you'll sit there and be like, they don't even care. They never fucking care. Because how is it so easy for you to just wake up, for you to just leave like that? You ain't even trying to put in the work. I try to change. I try to do that. Listen, I done been in situations with you where you done did that to people. This is why I come so hard on you because I know what you do to people
It's
and
her
the
pattern.
standards that you set for people. So I don't understand why you can't follow these same fucking standards. They out there for everybody else. Everybody else supposed to know better. Why you don't?
I do.
So why you don't do better like you tell everybody else?
I do.
And like you preach to everybody else and run down everybody else throat about it.
I keep trying to tell you, I do feel like
that shit aggravating as fuck. They see somebody
But
run
she's
down on
saying
somebody
that
else
I'm
about
not.
some shit, but then they can't follow their own fucking shit. That shit is aggravating.
Wow.
Giving very
Wow.
much hypocrite.
Wow.
And yeah,
This shit just pissed me off. See y'all later.
Oh.
I can't.
She gone.
This girl is so aggravating.
That was a lot to digest, huh? I know it even for me, child. And I told you I like watching them. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something going on over there. As we can see, they have made it to this point. They do both need to go and talk to somebody, not their friends, because even though their friends are not there, they know what's going on firsthand because they say they talk to them a lot. So they need to go get some outside um help with this situation, or they won't be able to come back from this.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is y'all is that I get to this point because I feel like there's nothing that I'm doing to correct anything she's saying is a problem. So if I'm the problem, I be feeling like, damn, if I just leave, then problem solved. So, I mean, I know people
Not good neither. That don't solve the problem. That can actually create more of a problem.
will be like, oh, y'all shouldn't put this on the internet. Oh, y'all need to talk to each other. We've tried that.
Yeah,
You know what
grown.
I'm
You
saying?
can do
Like,
what you
I'm
want.
just keeping it real with y'all. You always need other opinions. Read what
Absolutely.
other people may say because something out there can help you. What you think a therapist is for? So
Yeah.
instead of paying a fucking therapist thousands of dollars, I could talk to our real family, our real chat, the people who watch us and support us and want us to work out and stay together. Like, I'd rather talk to y'all. I'd rather us talk to y'all. I don't want to bicker on the internet. I don't want to be posting subliminal shit about you. Like, I don't want to do none of that. Like, we need to separate. That's probably what we need to do. Like, no, I don't want to be without her. But at the end of the day, I just feel like, bitch, I'm not doing enough. I'm not, it's not working. Like, so, maybe people in relationships that has been in longer relationships are out there that's able to give us some advice. I don't know people out there who's been in a relationship longer than me a little bit. We've been together 11 years. You know what I'm saying? So I need to talk to somebody who has 20 plus years in the game. I don't need to be talking to nobody who's been married 5 years, been with each other in total for 10. I don't need that. Like, but yeah, y'all, I'm finna just, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the gym anyway.
Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna end it right there because it's pretty much what less than a minute left on there. Um, Me and my husband has been together for 24 years. We've been married for going on 15 years. And it is not an easy situation, y'all, with being with somebody for so long and feel like you're not being heard. Or you feel like everything you trying to do is being overseen or overlooked by your partner. Okay. Communication is the key, but at some point, when you feel like communication isn't working no more or it ain't enough for your situation, then um for me, I would say yes, separate and see if it was meant for you to be, you'll come back together. If not, then you won't. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just what it is. You live with your decisions, you know what I'm saying? But being in a situation and you feel like everything you're doing is being overlooked or you just can't get it right, then of course you don't need to be there. Or you feel like you're not being heard, you know what I'm saying? Or you feel like you have to stifle your feelings to make the other person happy. Or you feel like you gotta dull down how you feel and suppress it and doing all that, it's not good for a relationship and your relationship won't last. Thus you end up in these situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying me and my husband been on 100 the whole time, because we ain't. I'll be lying. And it was somewhere around our 10, 11 year mark where we was in a sticky situation like this. Our relationship was tested. You know what I'm saying? And it almost ended. You know what I'm saying? It could have ended. But adjustments was made, and here we are still together, y'all. We've been married for 15 years, July 22nd. We've been together since January 22nd, 2001. That's a long time. But you just gotta, you go through these things, you learn from them, and you try to do the best you can to make them work. But if it ain't, then it wasn't meant to be. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all leave down in the comments how y'all feel about this. I'm sad to see them going through this, but at the same time, we all human and we do go through this. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
You've turned my worst into the best part of